Alright, we're back with EuroLeague action. Milan versus Heerenveen from the Dutch League. At home, group stage 1. Looking to get off to a good start. As you see, we're drawn with Bilbao and Austria Wien. So we should. I think we're the best team in here. We should progress. Probably should be us and Bilbao. We actually played Bilbao in the preseason, so seeing them again will be a familiar faces. But Ezekiel is making his debut in EuroLeague. We kind of brought him in for things like for matches like this, to give Bacca a rest, to give Churchy a rest. Although Bacca's been the man in the league so far, so Churchy will be starting too. So we'll take a look at. We did some squad rotation. We got Eli Zapata, 3-man in the back. Bertolacci, Montalivo, Werner, Hakan, Suso, Churchy, and Ezekiel up top. So reverted back to our formation from last year with 2 strikers, a cam, 2 wide players, and then 2 holding mids. Let's take a look at Heerenveen's lineup. Sort of a rendition of a 4-3-3 with a holding mid in Vandenberg, Vanden Boomen, a lot of Vandens in the league, Van Oldenholt, the ex-Chelsea right back. So we'll get into it. Hopefully we'll get off to a good start in the league. But Werner's in early, gets by his man. All he has to do, a lot of shirt pulling going on there. Mulder is ultimately able to smother it, but I personally thought it should have been a penalty. But again, Hakan in on goal. The ball sort of falls to him, and his shot, just good save by Mulder. Good, decent placement by Hakan. I mean, he had a lot of area to choose for in the goal, but this time it's Heerenveen on the attack. Kata sends in a low cross, and Bertolacci sticks a foot. It could have gone anywhere. Luckily, it went out of bounds. But 28th minute, Hakan plays in Churchy. Churchy slides it through for Ezekiel. His pace is why he's in there, and his shot is just directly at the keeper. Looking like Luigi Adriano from last year, but 0-0 still, 37th minute. You see we're pressing. We're kind of playing more of a pressing game this year. They slide it over. Larson on the yellow. Beat Montalivo, who's not the fleetest of foot. Gets by him to the touchline, and tries to sneak it in near post against Gabriel, but luckily Gabriel stood tall and protected this near post. But right before halftime, Suso does get into the box. He lays it off. And Churchy's shot is blocked by St. Just. Falls directly to Vandenberg, and Heerenveen clear the danger. But in stoppage time, first half, Churchy once again plays in Hakan. Hakan can't make too much out of it, but it does fall to Suso, who plays it back into Churchy. Does a good job of rolling the defenders, beating 2 of them, gets by. And a shot off the post, and he's the second to react to it. St. Just puts it out of play, and just like that, we're into the second half. Churchy fakes in again on his left foot, and the ball is deflected. Falls right to Bertolacci, whose shot goes directly at the keeper, and we're getting shots. We just can't penetrate this keeper. But Suso with another great run. Nearly sneaks it into that near bottom right-hand post, but one last chance. Churchy's header in extra time puts it wide, and just like that, we get a draw. So not the worst of results, although I thought we were by far the better squad. We just like last year. Excuse me, we just couldn't put it in. As you see, they only had 2 shots, 1 on target. We had, I think, 9 shots on target. Their keeper was definitely man of the match, but we go from that to an away trip to the Stadio Adriatico versus Pescara, one of the squads that was promoted last year from Serie B. I don't think they're fully licensed. You look at the kits, and they look like something you get from like East Bay when you order a bunch of team uniforms. But promoted squads, they're going to get up for this one. As you can see, the stadium is just packed. The Milan supporters did make it. They come out in a 4-3-1-2, so somewhat attacking formation. Good presence up front. We do rotate some players back in, some of the regular starters back as Hari Niang gets on the start on the right hand side, as Berardi actually went down with injury. I think he'll be out for 8 weeks. Neves and De Jong, so 2 defensive holding midfielders. Although Neves is much better at getting forward. But 4th minute, Bacca, just like he's been doing all season, just gets shots in early. We've been doing a much better job of getting shots in early. Navigates left foot, good save, and it goes directly at the keeper, but he palms it over. But El Shawari played in onto his right foot. DeSiglio, ball falls with DeSiglio, and his shot, directly at the keeper. But 25th minute, Mkhitaryan, just some great dribbling, and his shot is just sent wide by Aresti. So we're asking a lot of questions, but just ultimately we don't have the end product. But on the corner, El Shawari sends it in, and Romagnoli, of all the people to score, the center back stands tall, heads it home to the near post. As you take a look, just good power, really good placement, and just like with a lot of headers, the keeper just doesn't know which way it's going to fall. But 1-0, 55th minute or 57th minute, Mkhitaryan did a great turn and shot, just palm wide. One of those moments where you just sit back in awe. But if you take a look, De Jong has picked up an injury, so we'll go ahead and we will sub him out. Simone Verde will come in, probably move him up to cam. Last year he spent on loan. He's got a lot of pace, but we'll bring him in. Push Mkhitaryan back to the holding mid. But as you see, this Diego Lopez, what are you doing? We try to start the quick counter, but unfortunately his pass just goes right to the Pescara attacker, and he just puts it into the back of the net. Just take another look at this howler. The Zuma 6 out of leg. It was actually for Mkhitaryan, but maybe the two new guys not on the same page. And just Romagnoli just can't get a foot to it. So it's 1-1, and we're super pressing for a goal. I mean, we got Poli on now. Bacca's still in there. There's a shot, just side puts it, palmed wide. I mean, the rest of he played pretty well considering all the shots that we had, but you know, we just threw everyone forward. We got Zuma forward. We got I think Churchy came on. So we are just searching for a goal. And 80. So Shawari's shot, the Bacca. The header deflection down to Zuma, who heads it in for his first goal in an AC Milan uniform. And what a way to mark his presence and stamp his authority on the match. Then you take a look at Bacchus, Verde, just right place, right time, but also just great reactions and good header. Got a lot of power off it. It's hard to get a lot of power off a ball like that. It's just so weak. But puts it into the back of the net, and it's 2-1. But one last chance for Pescara, and it's palmed out of bounds by Diego Lopez. So Diego didn't have much to do all game. Didn't make that howler, but he comes up big when asked for or when needed. And just like that, we kind of, I don't want to say we steal a victory, because we definitely were the better side, but we got out of Pescara. Tricky situation, kind of a bogey match. See 12 shots, 6 on target. Zuma player of the match. But we got out of there with 3 points before heading home to face a pretty good Sampdoria side. I'm not sure where they're sitting in the table, but they do have some talent with Muriel. They got Cassano last year, who netted the equalizer versus us. So we take a look. They're in 19th place, so they're having a rough go of it. -6 goal differential, 1 point from 4 matches, as we do sit on top, undefeated in the league right now. So undefeated in all competitions, to be honest. Only that 1 loss. But look, 1 goal allowed, 3 goals scored. So the best defense versus the worst offense. Right, that kind of a little bit of foreshadowing. It's got to mean a clean sheet, right? Well, we'll see how this one plays out. But you know, nothing is a given in FIFA 16. You know, sometimes some of the worst squads can play like some of the best squads, and vice versa. But we do, you know, we come out with our strong lineup. El Shawari, Bacca, Suso's in there for Berardi, Hakan, Mkhitaryan, Bertolacci, Zuma, Romagnoli, DeSiglio, Bate, and Lopez. So our preferred variation of the 4-3-3 with the one show. This is the Sampdoria team news. Right behind, and then there's Sampdoria's side. So Soriano, Gaston Ramirez is there, Eder, Muriel, Correa, Soriano, Fernando. So looking, they're going to be very narrow and very hard to break down in the middle of the pitch. So hopefully Basiglio and those folks can get wide, but just like that, 22nd minute, I mean, just a mean takedown on Hakan, and just 31 yards out. We're going to go ahead and give it a try, and the free kick specialist just buries it into the back of the net. To be honest, I couldn't believe he put it from that far. I mean, 31 yards is a long distance out, and you see that the circle, the semicircle that the ref marked off, and Hakan, I mean, he's just been probably our best player. Oh, maybe probably backup, but he's been our second best player all year, and he is just, oh man, that is just beautiful. I mean, last year I think he hit the post 2-3 times on free kicks, and just look at that power and that dip and placement from that far away. I mean, 31 yards out, just phenomenal strike right there by Hakan. And Abate wearing the captain's armband, first to come over there and congratulate him, but you see Bertolacci's picked up a little bit of a knock. Hakan is in on goal with the fake, lays it into Bacca. Oh, and just Bacca doing what Bacca has been doing all year, time and time again. Puts it into the back of the net. Just great play by Hakan. Puts on the brakes, slips in Bacca. Bacca does a great job sliding, getting under it. Not the most conventional finishes, but a striker's finish nonetheless. And when you're full of confidence and you've got bags of goals already, you know, things like that happen. But 40th minute, good snapshot from Soriano. Zuma gave him too much space, allowed him to turn, but luckily a shot went right to him. But 57th minute, Bertolacci in on goal, and his shot directly at the keeper too. So, you know, some of those shooting woes from last year are still there, but Suso this time, his shot deflected wide, takes a bounce. Good deflection by the Sampdoria player, but those kind of deflections, as we've seen in a couple of other matches, can go anywhere. I mean, just look. Keeper does a pretty good job of reacting to the deflection, but we're still up. 89th minute. Oh, just a bad giveaway right there. Bacca with the takeaway. Hakan slips in 1, 2, 3 touches for El Shawari and puts it calmly, puts it into the back of the net. Another assist for Hakan, so a goal and 2 assists to his name. Surely he has wrapped up man of the match, but look at the finish. Look at Sampdoria's defense just left scrambling. Anytime you give the ball away like that in your own half, you're just asking for trouble, and just like that, he side puts it in for the 3-0 lead, and surely the 3 points as the ref blows the final whistle, and Milan take all 3 points. No doubt about who's the man of the match. That man, Hakan, the young Turkish international, Mesut Özil Jr., as some folks like to call him, leading the way for us. So good episode, 1 draw, 2 wins in the league as we continue our march towards the Scudetto. Thanks, guys.